How's it going, everybody? Texas Man here, back with a awesome brand new video here in 2024. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. If you guys would please give this video a thumbs up if you guys do enjoy it. Subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, make sure you guys hit that bell notification button so you guys don't miss out on future content. I stream regularly on Twitch at Douglas447. My next big stream is going to be covering the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta, so make sure you guys are followed over there so you don't miss out on that. And as always, we're going to be talking positives and negatives, talking about the brand new Alien film, Alien Romulus. I apologize for the delay. This past week and a half, I had some family members to attend to, and if you guys can't tell, I'm kind of just exhausted. Got a haircut, and but I did get a chance to watch this. I did see it opening weekend, so it's kind of nice to do a review when everyone else has kind of already done a review of it online, and I can slightly talk spoilers. I guess I'm gonna avoid spoilers. If you've seen the trailer, you've kind of seen like the first 2/3 of the movie. The last 30 minutes of this film just goes off the rails. It goes into just wild territory. It's like, okay, the first 2/3, it's kind of like Alien and Alien smashed together with a twist. And then the finale, the last like 20, 30 minutes, is like, what if we redid Alien Resurrection, but made it grosser and cooler and more disturbing and just like WTF? If you've seen Alien Romulus, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The final boss is just, who was smoking that good stuff when they thought of that? So, if you guys don't know, this is clearly the director, writers, and producers were all inspired by the Alien Isolation video game from 2014. Me, myself, and a bunch of other people, I'm sure, wanted just Alien Isolation, the movie. Because the game, while it is like 19 hours long, they could have easily squeezed it into a 2.5 hour film. But it's not that. It is not Alien Isolation in movie format. It is its own thing. I was kind of hoping they were going to focus on Amanda Ripley, Sigourney Weaver's character, her daughter, and they just didn't do that. They went a completely different direction, which is fine, but I was kind of disappointed. Now, this film has sci-fi elements, but it is more of a survival horror film. Like I said, it feels like a combination of Alien and Aliens in terms of the plot, the characters, and the world, both new and old, without going into any spoilers. The film also takes place in between Alien and Aliens. Now, you might be thinking, oh great, I have to have seen Alien at least to understand this film. No. If you've never seen an entire Alien film, if you haven't seen Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, Prometheus, Alien Covenant, Alien vs. Predator, and or Alien vs. Predator Requiem, you can watch Alien Romulus in complete and total, no pun intended, isolation, and you can understand what is happening in this film. So many times you get a prequel or a sequel or a film that takes place in between two movies that have come out 50 years ago, and you have to have seen the entire franchise to understand everything. You don't have to for this. Now, if you've seen everything prior to Alien Romulus that has come out in the Alien franchise, you're going to have a much better appreciation for certain things that happen, characters that appear, certain moments in the film you're going to like, get excited about because it's like, oh, it's goody goody eye candy. It's fan service, but it's well done fan service. So just keep that in mind. If you like the original two films, I think you're going to like this film. It very much borrows inspiration from those two movies, the original two. They were supposed to be a sequel to Alien Covenant, so it was supposed to be Prometheus, Alien Covenant, and then something else. Whatever that third movie was supposed to be, it's clearly not happening. But if you've seen Prometheus and Alien Covenant, you do get somewhat of payoff here in Alien Romulus. They do acknowledge the events of those two movies and its importance. It does play a minor role in the third act of this movie. It does acknowledge the events and characters, and it does make it where if you've seen those movies, you're not like, oh, I've seen these two prequels, but it doesn't really matter. It does affect this movie slightly. But like I said, if you haven't seen those two films, don't worry. You can still understand the finale. The sets are gorgeous. The music is 10 out of 10. The practical effects are heavily used. There's very little CGI. Obviously, when CGI is used, you can tell because there's no way there's certain things that are just like, okay, now that's just, yeah. There's certain things that they had to use CGI for, especially in the finale, the last 20, 30 minutes. But the CGI is not overused. It is a lot of practical effects. The xenomorphs are practical. The face huggers are practical. They're walking on practical sets. They're not like just, talking and they're just in a green screen room. They're actually on these locations that were built. So I enjoyed that. It's a very tense film. Everything looks like the original. Like I said, the first 2/3 of the film, very similar. And then the finale just goes crazy. And I don't want to go into spoilers, but I'm just like, oh, the ending was just wild. And I literally said in the theater to my mom when I was watching it with her, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? I'm sorry for the curse. But I just came out and said, what the hell is this? We've gone from facehuggers to xenomorphs into now there's this. I don't want to spoil what it is, but it's an abomination. What the heck? I do wish the film focused a lot more on the xenomorphs hunting the humans. The film does unfortunately spend a lot more time with the facehuggers. Like they do this thing where like the facehuggers can only see you with heat vision. So they turn up the heat on the entire space station so they can get through a corridor or a room full of these facehuggers. And I'm like, okay, that's cool and ingenious. But it eats up like 15, 20 minutes of the movie. And I'm like, you just get going. At times, characters are yelling so loud. There's like 5, 6 characters that are yelling at each other. It's a yelling match. And because of that, there's times when, you can't understand them when important information is being delivered. And I didn't like that. So it kind of leads to like some bad audio moments. And that's towards the beginning part of the film. But it doesn't stay forever, thankfully. I just want to recognize that. And lastly, the film is way too long. This film is about 2 hours long. And it gets to a point where you're like, okay, it feels like we're getting to the end of the movie. Things are starting to wrap up. There's only so many characters left alive. Yes, by the way, this is a survival horror film in space. And guess what? People die. Shocking, I know. But just want to throw that out there in case you're like, oh no, characters die. I don't want to see a movie where people die. Sorry, you're watching the wrong movie. Go watch something that's like Star Trek Lower Decks where everyone's just happy and giddy for no good reason. I don't know where that just came out of my head, but yeah, there you go. But there's just like several different endings. Like the movie stops and ends, and then it keeps going, and then it keeps going, and then we get to the abomination thing, and you think, okay, the main character's killed it. It's still alive. We have another 5 minutes ago. Now it's dead. I'm just like, it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, would you just end the film? So that's going to do it for my review of Alien Romulus. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Have an excellent day, and I will see you guys on the next video. I do have an Alien playlist here on my channel. So I've already done a review of the original Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Resurrection, Prometheus, and Covenant. I'll try to leave a link to that playlist here at the end of the video. It should be popping up soon if it hasn't already. I encourage you guys to check out my videos of all the Alien films. I do not plan on doing Alien vs. Predator 1 or 2, unless you guys want me to. So if you guys do, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know also in the comments, what did you think of Alien Romulus? Do you guys like it? Hate it? What? So like I said, 8 out of 10 for me. Bye, guys.